Good morning, everyone. Happy energy reading. I'm Terry. It's so good to see you. Welcome back to another day. Yes. So I am just taking an energy temperature check to see what the potentials and possibilities may be like for today and what navigation tool we can use to better experience this day from a human perspective, because as we know, being human can be a challenge. Now, I am doing a general reading for the collective, which means some of this information may not resonate with you. So, toss what doesn't, take what does. And if you do want something more personal, more private, please feel free to book a one-on-one reading with me from my website, directly from my website, terriehuberman.com. There's a piece, a part up at the top. There's a button. That's what you kids call them these days, buttons. And just click on book a reading and we'll take it from there. I am running a $20 off special. If you use the code DECADE19 off of a 30-minute psychic reading. So use that code DECADE19 at checkout and you'll get yourself $20 off a 30-minute psychic reading. All right? I've got my cards. Let's do a reveal. Let's see how today may go. We have the 10 of Spades, El Sol, Self-Acceptance, and 8 of Earth. So this is the energy we are dealing with today. 8 of Earth, Self-Acceptance, El Sol, and 10 of Spades. Okay, here we go. Let me put this together for us. All right, so there does seem to be today the beginnings. Okay, so there seems to be beginnings of a new mindset of accepting a situation or a scenario. Now, here's the thing is what acceptance does, this is just generally speaking, but what acceptance does is that it allows energetic buildup to get absorbed the right way. It does one of two things. You absorb the energy so that you can redirect it into another direction towards a goal that you could take action on, or you break it up, or you just go, okay, I accept this, I break it up, it's no longer viable, blah, 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 blah. So that's what acceptance does for energy. It actually really helps move energy along. So today there's this mindset of ours that we have to sort of begin, because we have the 10, so it's the beginning. So either you've started this or it's time to start accepting that you are capable of abundance. The 8. Yes, you are capable of abundance. God, this is just one of those readings. I think it's like, oh, Terry, you pulled cards for yourself. I'm working through some scarcity issues myself. And so what's really interesting is that, of course, this is coming up today, but there's also the sense of grounding that needs to happen. So what easily could be happening is that if we're not accepting a situation or a circumstance either, what happens is that energy that's been created, because as soon as we have a desire, boom, magic, energy appears, right? So a desire, a want, a need, a seeking out of something. Yes. So all of a sudden it's like, oh, okay, here we go. That's desire. That's the difference between desire and intention. Intention is desire plus action on something. Yes. So you want something, you're not necessarily intending for it to happen, but you want it. So as soon as you want something, Abraham Hicks will call it rockets of desire. Yes. So that starts this energetic flare up, I guess you can say, beginning, spark, whatever. So if that desire, that want or need, just sits and just continues on as a desire, want, need, or a seeking out, then that's how the energy starts to build and accumulate. And as that happens, we feel like shit. believe it or not, because no action is happening, nothing's doing. So it just sits and accumulates and it builds up, even in our bodies. Yes. So what we have is we have opportunity for any built up energy that we have accumulated. If we accept the circumstance or the situation around it or about it, we can help dissipate that energy and redirect it into something else. Okay. So, where in your life can you look at, where in your life today, this is going to be the implementation tool. Where in your life do you need to accept? Like, what area do you have to work on accepting the fact that this is the way it is for right now, and embrace it? Because as you embrace it, that's when you can do one of two things. You can redirect that energy into something else, or you can redirect, or you just get rid of that energy altogether, right? So in other words, let's just say, example, you're in a relationship, right? Maybe you want it to be different, right? So you can do one of two things. You either sit and really accept that this is the way the relationship is, be fully 100% on top and buy into this is the way it is. And you know what? I'm going to accept it. This person is the way he or she is. There's no such thing as perfection. I'm going to go ahead and you know what? I'm going to do this. This is great. And I'm now going to redirect that attention into maybe, I don't know, like, what can I do to bring my own happiness to myself instead of relying or depending on the other person, right? So that was a redirect. Maybe there's something in your partner you're not exactly sure about, you don't like, blah, blah, blah. You sit, you accept it. You're like, he is the way or she is the way she is. That's it. And then you redirect it onto yourself. What can I do to make myself happy, right? That's one example. That's the redirection. Well, the other example could be like, screw this, I'm out, and you take an action and you break off the relationship, right? So that's an example. I'm not saying that's your situation. Maybe it is your situation, and it could be the same way with a job too. You can plug in relationship to job or career, right? My point is what area in your life can you look at where you can accept, okay, this is what's happening right now, and I'm now going to redirect myself, or I'm going to completely and totally break it off, take an action, do something so that energy kind of just goes, right? What that does, though, either one of those avenues will bring you to victory. Yes, there's a little bit of adversity in the meantime. It's hard, to sit there and go, okay, but it is a matter of completely embracing and fully bringing in that situation, scenario, person, whatever it is, into your heart, accepting it, and then doing something about it, whether it's a redirect or a complete, combustion. But that's when you'll be able to move forward. That's when you'll be able to have that breakthrough. That's when that money will come in. That's when that relationship will happen. That's when whatever it is that you want is going to happen. So today is about accepting, and it's coming up as self-acceptance, but self-acceptance is actually a whole part of acceptance. Like, usually when you accept something, you're accepting that part of yourself that is accepting something. So, so there's that. Now, in the process, of course, grounding, getting yourself grounded, because we do have earth, is super, super important. So if you're feeling like you have anxiety, like for example, last night I woke up at 2 a.m., read an email, which I probably should not have done, and it sent me into this situation where I was like, damn it, Janet. And so I started to, all that energy was created because it created a want in me. Yes, like it was a no. The answer I got was no, and I wanted a yes. Yeah. And so all of this like energy started accumulating in me, and I was getting very anxious. Anyways, to make a long story short, I had to do a lot of breathing, blah, blah, 2 hours later, blah, 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 I'm okay. But see, I ended up okay. So no matter what happens, you're gonna be okay. All right, guys, what am I always saying to you? Stay connected. Stay connected to your family and friends. Stay connected to yourself. And of course, you can stay connected to me by checking me out at terriehuberman.com. Thank you for all of your support. Please subscribe, like, share, turn on notifications for this video, right? And this way you can know when these readings are popping up, and you can start your day with these bedhead energy readings. And I'll see ya on the flip side.